Mighty Max against Robot Invader. So it's a well-known fact, everyone in the 90s was scared of computer technology. CGI that looks real enough to trick people. Computer viruses that could eat their way out of a computer's hard disk. Alright, probably not. But there were so many cyborg, robot-inspired Mighty Max playsets, and they were all pretty ridiculous. But when I picked up my lot of horror heads, I also got Mighty Max against Robot Invader. I've already reviewed a few of my favourites like Vampire and Sea Squirm. Now, this is one I didn't have as a youngster. There's no nostalgia clouding my judgment, and I'm not a big fan of this robot theme. There's a lot of black and metallic paint, and I think what I struggle with is, why does a robot need eyebrow plates? Why does it need cheeks? Why does it need to resemble a person at all? But I guess I'm probably just being picky at this point. I do like the robotic brain extending through the forehead. That's a really nice touch. Opening it up, you can see the brain forms part of the main villain here. Very creatively called Master Brain. We also get our Mighty Max, as well as a robot android. I've made fun of the theme a little, but I do like how the characters look overall. The same can't be said for the interior of this playset. It's an android making factory, but it really feels pretty sparse in here. I've already said that for sets like Sea Squirm and Vampire. I really felt like the interiors can create a good atmosphere, even in a horror head. Sea Squirm had a few ridges and details. Vampire had some really great textures with blood dripping and the windows, but this set doesn't do that for me. The floor has some good painted details, but then there's these android pieces scattered around the roof, and the holes from the eyes don't really make much sense. But the great thing about Mighty Max, in my opinion, is that as a kid, you definitely pick your favourites. So I've mentioned in the last video that I also got comic strips for most of these heads. In this case, Max gets teleported into this android making facility, where he does have to face up with the android and goes on to sever its head. Master Brain flips out and tries to turn Max into a replacement droid, but Max lobs the malfunctioning android head at the brain, which goes on to explode. And I'll upload a readable version to the Leftover Culture Review website, along with a few more high-res images, so be sure to check out the review over there if that's what you're keen for, or just check out the last two Mighty Max Horror Head reviews right here now. Feel free to like, and be sure to subscribe to follow up with the next Horror Head review, which will be coming out really soon. I'll be pumping these out all month, and I'm really stoked to have you guys come along for the ride. Cheers.